The feeling I'm feeling right now is one of the most beautiful, uncertain, and also just surreal feelings you can feel, and that is going to a new planet in Honkai Star Rail. And we're about to head towards Arcadia, which is the current planet in the current patch, and the current patches, I should say, of Honkai Star Rail as well. There is such a beautiful feeling to this, and there's so many emotions rolled into one, but I'm excited. I'm super excited. And of course it means that we're closer to catching up to this game than ever before, but I'm excited. You know, I'm sad that we're going to catch up, but then it's like, oh, there's a whole new beginning after that. There's much more to do. We're not going to stop playing this game. There's so much more to do. By the way, my name is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. And hello, baby gangsters. How are you doing? Let's get into this. So we actually got a text message about what was happening here, and I tried to read it, but then like I knew it was gonna be spoilers, and that's not text messages. What am I doing here? This is messages. There it is. Okay, this is the mission itself. Everyone, you know the drill. Time to depart for our next stop. Meet in the party car. Hold on, a guest has arrived. Come to the party car. Himiko's looking for you. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much what the mission said last time. So we just have to head to the party car and see who this person is that is a guest for us. I'm super excited, super nervous, everything in between. Oh, it's Jade. When Jade is here, it's either going to be like, well, no, it's going to be serious, right? There's going to be something to do here, some sort of task, some sort of like deal, maybe.
That's my proposal. There's no harm in giving it some thought.
There's going to be some sort of deal. First thing she says, that's my proposal. The first thing, it's Jade.
I understand, but the Express's voyages are meant to extend the Silver Rail. That won't change.
Right.
But the cosmic situation will. The Legion's threat looms over the universe.
It's still there.
And no one can avoid it. Isn't that why you started the trailblazing journey? To connect?
See, this is like, again, like whatever the proposal is, Jade is using the right words here in a way, because like, yeah, the Antimatter Legion is still a big issue, and we didn't solve it just by defeating, Iron Tomb. It's not solved. Not even close.
When it comes to the Express's course, I can't make any decisions on my own.
100%. That's always the best thing about this place. Look at this. Even Sunday's here.
Madam Jade, your olive branch should be extended to everyone.
Yes, 100%. And I think this is like really great as well from Himiko too, because this is what it's always been. This isn't just now. It's always been a thing of like, we take a vote and whoever goes can go. If you want to stay, you can stay. Trailblazing is about carving the path that you want to carve. And also, like, Jade comes from a corporate perspective, so, like, she's probably going to be like, oh, I'm going to talk to the one who I perceive to be the boss, the one who was shares, who's the one who made the dealings in Penacony. But it's everyone's decision.
Greetings, nameless ones. Deliverer of Emphorius.
I'm here to celebrate our victory before the Express makes its warp jump. And lay the groundwork for a long-term partnership. On behalf of the Strategic Investment Department, and in the name of Diamond, I hereby invite all of you to Astropolis.
Astropolis?
To discuss our alliance.
We're jumping into investments necessarily?
Might as well think of it as a gift. A celebration feast for allies. And a well-deserved vacation.
Where is this Astropolis?
It's the crown jewel of Epsilon.
Whoa.
Headquarters of Interastral Peace Entertainment.
Oh, God.
It might not quite match Penacony in terms of glitz and glamour. But in the eyes of IPC folks, it's the ultimate vacation
This ought to be really cool as well. So it's interesting, like, we're saying our alliance, but yeah, like, obviously, like, we're not going to be beholden to the IPC, but I think that one of the reasons why the IPC also got involved in the end of the Amphorius arc, like the original alliance that the alliance is talking about here as well, if you remember at the end of the Amphorius arc, they did talk about the idea of, like, Aventurine was saying, like, hey, just remember, at the end of all this, we chose to help. Obviously, they wanted to make more friends. Obviously, that's the object of their journey here, making alliances, making deals.
Defeating Iron Tomb is, of course, a feat worthy of being recorded in the history books. It's something that belongs to the cosmos, and even more so to the Nameless.
I mean, yeah, it was a big undertaking.
But you and I both know this is just the beginning.
I agree.
To eliminate the threat of the destruction, all forces must still unite as one.
I don't think she's wrong what she's saying at all, but it's obviously just like, trusting Jade and the IPC is something that like takes a lot, right? We love people in the IPC, like again, Aventurine, Topaz, we love those people, but like it's obviously taking, and you can count Dr. Ratio as well as someone we love also.
To this end, the Preservation hopes to join hands with the Erudition and the Hunt to establish an anti-destruction alliance, bringing together all forces that can be rallied to the cause.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This doesn't sound terrible. You know what I mean? The idea of like creating an alliance where we can stop the destruction. But obviously, again, as I said, it's one of those things where like now we have to think like, okay, is there any ulterior? Well, there's probably ulterior motives. But what else can we expect from this? We have to get the nitty gritty out of it as well.
I'm glad to see the Astral Express is on the list.
I mean, we are the most respected, right? They've said it so many times too. We are so respected that like having our name on a list of things that people that are like a part of something will carry a lot of weight.
You're being too modest. You're heroes who defeated a Lord Ravager, and therefore the most brilliant emblem on this banner.
Again, that's the problem. Like even now when Jade's talking, what she's saying is true, but it's also like you can't always trust what Jade's saying. But like it is one of those things where they've already established that like if the Astral Express names is on like a treaty or a dealing, or their name is brought up in conversation with other people, oftentimes it adds a lot of weight to the conversation because it's like, oh, you have the Astral Express. Because people trust the Astral Express. A lot of people trust the Astral Express more than they would like trust like the IBC by a mile, by 100,000 miles.
I believe the Trailblaze would make a strong candidate for leadership.
I'm truly flattered.
Consider our vote as a show of sincerity from the 10 Stonehearts. So, may I have the honor of expecting your presence?
Are we not going to, I guess like maybe we're not going to Arcadia right away, which again, like that's fine.
Every stop the Express makes is decided by all passengers together. Madam Jade, please, give us some time.
That's fair. That's so fair.
Of course. Then I shall wait with anticipation.
So again, this is something that's totally accurate. It's always been like the I mean that's the thing, it's always been that way with the stuff with the Astral Express. It's always been decided by multiple votes as well. So we have to talk to our companions.
The IPC's invitation? We've got to think this through carefully.
Of course, yeah, 100% it's the IPC. What do you think, Pom Pom?
The conductor will respect every nameless's choice. However, since setting sail again, Pom Pom's seen many once neutral worlds become IPC territory.
Yeah.
Better be careful with Jade's invitation.
Yep. And that's totally fair. That's totally fair. We know that they have like gone into places before with deals, and it's basically become IPC property. We'll save your planet and you'll become ours. We have to always be well aware that the IPC is not some morally good thing. Even though we love Aventurine and Topaz and Dr. Ratio in the other sections of the IPC, we can't turn a blind eye,
Getting to visit the Interastral Peace Entertainment headquarters and become the leaders of the Anti-Destruction Alliance?
Do you like that, March?
Come on. When has anything that good
Yeah,
ever just
I love
fallen
it.
into
I love it.
someone's lap?
I love it. The cheerful nature then, like, this isn't, like, it's just too good to be true.
Jade is a shrewd businesswoman. Her idea of a leader might not align with
It could be the front lines, which probably it is. If the Trailblazers are there, it's probably front lines.
What do you think?
I don't know, like, I kind of want to go, but I'll say like I'm okay with it because I kind of want to go, but
Why? Mind telling us your reasons?
We should agree for now and take things one step at a time.
it's true. We can back out if you want to, right? We can.
Well, you're not exactly wrong if you put it that way.
Like, yeah, because who's gonna stop us from backing out? You know what I mean? We can make our decisions based on like moment to moment information.
But it's still better not to take any risks.
I also agree.
This responsibility is too heavy to bear. Even if it makes sense, we must proceed with caution.
Don Hong, you tell me not to, do something, I won't do it. It's over.
Besides, it goes against our identity as free people of the Express. Once we accept, the nature of the Trailblaze would completely
That is such a good point. That is such a good point from Don Hong to actually join in. Because again, you could say, well, Calvin, you're shareholders in Penacony. But I feel like the difference between that is that we still have like, it's the same thing as being a free person and then like investing in something. It doesn't mean you're like you're controlled by the thing. If we join an alliance, that means that we are no longer technically like a solo venture. We are 100% united with our people in an actual, like maybe legal sense or documented sense, when right now we have a lot of alliances with people, but that's usually just because like we are the Trailblazers and we've helped people before.
Anyway, we should politely decline.
Okay.
For now.
I'm okay with that. I'll go with that. Yep, I'm 100% on board with that. Don Hong sold me so much there with that one line. It's very true. It does change the whole nature of what the Astro Express is.
Sunday, what does your gut tell you?
From what I know about Madame Jade, every favor she does is just groundwork to put things in her control.
Yes, this is she's admitted this. she said everything she does is for future payment.
I feel the same way. The IPC even wants the Express to spearhead an alliance.
They're probably trying to use us. They want to make let's say this. Like, they're not trying to make us a big bad boss.
The IPC sees the Trailblaze as something to rally behind.
Riding on the Cosmic Alliance's victory over Iron Tomb, having us step up to organize an alliance and integrate the forces against the destruction under the IPC's blueprint. That's quite a clever move.
It is. It 100% is. It's like, getting a celebrity to endorse your, food items or your, your perfume or something. It's like, it's like ride that wave of like, celebrity, right? And right now, like, we look pretty good right now, you know what I mean? And we always looked good, but like, it's like, right now we just literally stopped Iron Tomb. We destroyed Iron Tomb and stopped the world from being destroyed. Yeah, I totally guess. Yeah, I know people were like, Calvin, you were ready to agree to it. I think I was just more like wanted to see where the place was. I was just like, new location, sure. But yeah, they're totally correct. They're totally correct.
I suggest we proceed with caution. Even if we become the nominal leaders, it won't be easy for us to outmaneuver the
They've already thought about this a million times over as well, the IPC.
What do you think?
Don Hong changed my mind, so completely.
Your misgivings are valid. The Express has its own path to follow. It's not the right time to be getting involved in political games.
And I think the Trailblazers, like, the thing I think about the Trailblazers too, and this is another point I have to make too, yes, I wanted to go see it just because it's a new place, but like, the Trailblazers also have friends in so many high places as well. Even if we don't sign an official alliance with the IPC, I find it hard to believe that the IPC down the line would not help us with another thing, looking for something in return. Because we are the reason they are alive. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. Cell saved the world. Like, she did. So, like, for me, it's like one of those things where I think that, like, we could, like, still be ourselves and also still have, like, an alliance in spirit with, like, many people around the world, whether it be Xianqiu, Billabog, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
The discussion's over, so let's take a vote. I reserve my judgment on this.
I feel the same way.
Okay.
I second that.
Me too.
Wait, to reserve your judgment? I trust everyone's judgment.
I abstain.
Abstain? By the way, love they turn to Sunday and ask him. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we cannot accept your proposal.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair. The reason why I love them asking Sunday is because Sunday probably feels like, oh, I don't know what to say right now because am I really going to be here forever? Am I going to be like an Astro Express member forever and all this stuff too? But if we really, and we accepted Sunday because we truly believe that he embodies like the idea of wanting to trailblaze and make a path forward for himself that's better than before. If you want to really let him feel like he is embodying that, then like including in that stuff too makes perfect sense. Being like, oh, but you're just like a guest doesn't make sense. It's like, no, we're fully behind his new ventures. By the way, March with the hand on her hips and then Don Hong with one hand on his hip. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It just looks really cool.
I don't suppose Mr. Sunday put in a good word for me, did
Because
he?
she broke you out of prison?
As you can see, the Astral Express has made its choice.
And I think Sunday, you can tell he doesn't want to encroach on this, you know what I mean?
But somehow, you don't seem surprised.
Change takes time. I understand. As Miss Himiko said, It's just for the moment. There's no need to give me an immediate answer. Patience is one of my strengths.
Jesus, don't we know it? Don't we know it? I feel like Jade, like when she was 4, has a deal that like is about to like come to fruition. Like all of a sudden she's gonna knock on someone's door. Remember that lollipop I gave you when we were 4? Remember that? Pay up. Like, you really meant that? Pay up. Pay up. Your firstborn son. He will work for the IPC.
After leaving Amphorius, the Express will seek out a developed world to restock our supplies.
Lovely. And honestly, that's what Arcadia would be like. Arcadia in if I'm not mistaken, Arcadia like in like folk tales and in what we know Arcadia to be is like a utopia, right? So if we are going to Arcadia, it would be like some place that like is considered like utopia. At least that's what I'm thinking. It could be ironic. You know what I mean? Like, let's go to Arcadia. It's just one big volcano. But like also, yeah, we just had we went to Amphorius to like restock fuel, and we freaking like got sidetracked with like the most devastatingly crazy things ever. You know?
When that time comes, our allies from the Strategic Investment Department are welcome to visit us aboard the Express.
And although she says it's like, yeah, we have allies there. Of course we do. We can't deny it. We've worked with the IPC before. We will again.
In that case, I have another proposal. One that might be more familiar to Miss Himeko.
Look at, I'm sorry to get sidetracked here, but Himiko's hair at the back is so cool. Kim Lip. It's like Kim Lip's hair. Well, not now.
The moon of Planarcadia is full again.
Planarcadia? Is the full name Planarcadia? That hit something? That hit something?
I bet Miss Himeko would love to go home and see it.
Home? I didn't know Himiko was from Arcadia. Himiko's homeland? Whoa.
So the moon is full once again. I wonder if all is well over there.
She like Himiko got very like quickly like drawn into this idea, right?
Stable and prosperous as usual. Planarcadia has long since become one of the IPC's most valuable planetary assets.
It belongs to the IPC. So Himiko's former home belongs to the IPC. Which also, like, again, Jade is definitely planning something here as well to kind of be like, well, maybe I'll send him to, like, a place where, like, I know very well, we own, you know?
Although I cannot visit there in person, if the Express passes through Planarcadia, my colleagues will surely give you a
This is so
grand
sick. All this new information as well?
welcoming ceremony.
Okay.
That's very thoughtful of you. We'll give it serious consideration.
Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I should get going now.
Honestly, like, really cool. Right? Like, really cool, like, information drops. It ties into the idea of, like, the IPC owning something once again. Jade being a bit mysterious. Himiko getting a little bit emotional there a little bit. It's, like, really good stuff.
Remember, the gates of Astropolis will always be open to the Astral Express. May the winds be favorable on your trailblazing expedition.
That's what I love as well, right? Because again, Jade, I'm not saying Jade is going to be rude to us anyway, but like, again, Jade knows how valuable the Astral Express alliance is. Like, it's so valuable, you know? So it's like one of those things where it's like, she's not going to be rude about it. How are you feeling, Himiko?
Planarcadia?
Planarcadia, okay.
It's been 15 years since I last heard
Whoa.
that name.
It's clear she came prepared. Astropolis was probably just a cover. Jade's real objective was to let us know about the IPC's movements in my home.
Okay, so it's not just the idea that maybe she could make us join the alliance. The whole alliance was like a cover for this?
Are you planning to go back and check it out?
We'll support you. Himiko, whatever you want to do, we'll support you. You've supported us so many times, like, legitimately. You have been, like, the best mother anyone could ask for. We will support you with anything.
Why don't we first explain things to these confused kids?
Legitimately, like, I will go to the ends of the earth for you.
The civilization of Planarcadia on Ahatopia is my homeland.
Ahatopia.
And it's also where the Astral Express once crashed and set off again.
Interesting. So it crashed there, then went, and so like it had to like start its journey there. It's rare to hear you talk about your homeland.
Well, I've been away for so long.
She's also just very forward-thinking and always thinking about us the most. Like, let's just be honest here. Himiko is always thinking about us. She's always putting us first.
To be honest, I'm also not
Whatever
quite
you want to
sure
do, whatever
about
you need
this.
to do, whatever you want to do, I'm here for it. Always.
Don Hung, March 7th, and you've all grown so much during your time in Amphorius. Each of you has become a truly capable main.
That's so sweet.
So you must understand that Jade was right. The Trailblaze no longer means what it once did for the cosmos. Do we keep wandering through space? Or, as she suggested, do we become a core force against the destruction?
Himiko talking about how things have to progress at some points as well, I guess. But, like, I think... I don't know. Like, for me, I still think that, like, we would... If we fought against the destruction, I'm pretty sure more people would help us again.
We should give this question some serious thought before we depart. Going back to where the Trailblaze began again could be a way to reconnect with our original purpose.
That's really cool. That's a really cool concept.
More importantly, our last stop was really exhausting, so we need to take a proper break.
Yeah.
Aha-topia is an Arcadian world steeped in the elation, making it the perfect
So it
vacation
is like,
spot.
yeah, that makes sense why they're calling it like Ahatopia. It's like a it's steeped in elation. It's a perfect vacation spot. It's like an Arcadia, like the way we'd see it in real life. Himiko's being very like emotional here, and like as I said, legitimately, like I'm willing to support her no matter what.
So, what do you think? That's my suggestion. Give it some thought.
Sold.
Oh, right. Black Swan wasn't part of our discussion earlier. Would you mind passing the message on to her?
I can. Can I just say as well, like how you know what I mean, like our trio, like legitimately. And here's the thing, I think it's a bad thing. I'm a yapper too. Like I like our trio usually give our input on like everything. You know what I mean? Like Don Hung can talk for days about some of the most smartest things in the world. March 7 gives some of the most like insightful commentary on a situation. Even like she did there, she understood exactly what was happening there with the IPC. Stell, you know, like is also like again one of the most like supportive people. Also, she's a gremlin. But like I think that like it's so subtle to have the three characters who like again love to talk a lot say so very little when Himiko is speaking. You know what I mean? It's like they just like they're nodding, they're supporting. They see her as such a pillar, and I think it's a beautiful thing. It really is.
Ahatopia. That's an ancient world, if I remember correctly.
Are you familiar with the place?
Would you like to hear the databank records, or just the rumors I've heard?
Is that a choice? Let's check the databank.
Ahatopia is located in the constellation Star Zone. It is said that in the distant past, the Eon of Elation, Aha, once stopped here, turning it into a stage for the masked fools and mourning actors, and drawing travelers from many worlds.
I was thinking that maybe it may have had something to do with Aha.
After the destruction came into being, this place too was driven to the brink by the Legion's onslaught. Many ancient nations vanished, and the entire world sank into a painted world upon canvas.
Jesus, like that's a sick concept, but also like terrifying. So like when the destruction happened, all the nations vanished, and yeah, like the concept of like a painted world is always like also cool. Maybe just because I come from like a Dark Souls fan base.
Fortunately, with support from the Interastral Peace Corporation's Worlds Reborn initiative, Planarcadia emerged from the planar realm, regained its former vitality, joined the Pan-Cosmic Trade Network, and became one of the IPC's key assets and markets.
Yep. The IPC doesn't just save something for the sake of it, of course. They want something in return.
As of today, an array of local entertainment creations originating from Planarcadia has circulated far and wide across the cosmos.
They invented tap dancing. The IPC again?
This information is pulled from the IPC's open source databank, for reference only.
So the interesting thing about them, when we say the IPC again, the IPC control like economy in the cosmos. So it's like it makes sense that they were like almost everywhere, you know? Spill the tea.
After leaving the Xianzhou, I spent some time with the IPC fleet, where I met a fool from this Arcadia. She told me a legend. Aha the Elation once shed a tear there, and thus bestowed a blessing upon the whole world.
The Eon of Elation can cry? It's an interesting way to phrase it, right?
Hard to imagine, right? I can't wrap my head around it either. But the fool's tales have always been absurd.
I have any other questions? Thank you, though.
Seeing is believing. The best way to understand this peculiar world is to visit it ourselves.
Great stuff from Don Hong there as well. Yeah, like, so, I like many nations, it became an IPC kind of like asset after saving them. The same thing happened to Topaz's world, where they basically will save you, and then you will become an asset. And I know people might be like, that's a horrible way to phrase what Topaz is, but like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like I love Topaz to death, but she's also a victim of the IPC. She is like considered to them an asset, just like Aventurine is considered an asset. Now, I would never call them that like myself. I'm always just saying it from the perspective of like what the IPC thinks. They look at people as assets and things as assets, and they don't really think of the difference in that as well. Whereas with us, we look at Topaz and Aventurine, we see two lovely people with like emotions and real wants and desires, but that's not what the IPC always sees when they look at people.
Have you noticed how Himeko gets lost in thought whenever we talk about her
Yeah, she was really getting emotional there.
I'm like the Express's gossip queen, but when it comes to Himeko's past, I'm totally in the dark. I even asked Mr. Yang about it, but all he said was, I don't know anything about this either.
That tone even is great. I love that, like, March is the gossip queen. We love a bit of gossip, don't we?
So, I snuck a peek at the navigation log
Yeah?
and found...
Isn't the Express log already available for everyone to see? Why are you sneaking peeks?
Oh, come on. You're missing the
She's
point
being a
here.
sleuth, Stell. She's being a sleuth. It's fun.
I found an unfamiliar signature in the logs. Something like... Mura?
Mura?
Based on the timeline, it must be someone Himeko knew.
Oh, okay.
But she's never mentioned it. I bet there's some big secret behind all
Well,
this.
we have to, yeah, we'll have to, I'm sure we'll unfold. I'm actually really, like, excited about the idea of, like, having a Himeko-focused story in some ways. Even if it's only for a bit and, like, parts of it, like, yeah. As I said, she's been so supportive of us. For her to take the front seat when she's been in the back seat so many times, it's nice.
How would you feel if we really went back to your homeland?
Me? Right now, I'm fine. Just feeling a bit nostalgic.
And this thing, we should allow her to feel this way, right? Not that we decide that. I'm saying that, like, you know, she has been there for us at, like, our darkest times, our most emotional times. So when she's, like, feeling this kind of, like, way, and she has a different tone of voice, she's, like, you know, lost in thought, I kind of want her to, like, you know, I don't want to, like, interrupt that or ruin that. It's like, she's always, like, putting up with us. You know what I mean? I want everything that's best for Himeko as well.
I was just flipping through my first navigation log. Can you believe that was from 140,000 system hours ago? 15 orbital years have passed. I wonder what Planarcadia looks like now. Just the thought of it makes me curious.
I understand how you feel.
That was the same tone that March used.
It's been so long. If I hadn't come across the Astral Express, I'd probably still be wandering around aimlessly.
Before Pom Pom knew it, there were more and more passengers
Which
on
Pom Pom
board.
loves. I'd love to hear all your stories.
I'll tell you about them another time. For now, let's prepare for the warp
Okay.
jump.
Yeah, I love this, man. This is so cool. This is so cool.
When discussing the Alliance, Madam Jade only mentioned the Strategic Investment Department.
And it's also just, like, cool having, like, Welt, you know, mention how, like, he understands, like, okay, this is, like, you know, when you're far away from home, it can feel like you're wandering forever. So, like, and he said himself before he found the Astral Express, he felt like he was wandering forever. Like, and everyone found a home here. But obviously, it's normal to think about where you came from. So just when we went to the Xian Show, like it climbed up Dan Heng. Like you're going to think about that stuff, and I think it's really great that we have like a central point for all of us to live in. But we also like are going to be thinking about home all the time too.
Perhaps the Anti-Destruction Alliance is just the 10 Stonehearts one-sided initiative.
Don't they represent the IPC?
The IPC is full of competing camps. If I'm not mistaken, all the factions on that list are forces that Diamond is trying to win over. The Strategic Investment Department needs enough leverage to silence their opposition within the IPC.
Oh, that's a great point, Sunday.
Some olive branch.
If you have the Astro Express on your side and the Xian Show on your side in a discussion, I think they were even talking about this before, how the Alliance is going to help them too. It is legitimately going to be something that how can you argue against that? Like, how can you? If you're in the IPC department, and you have this ultimate power, and it is a great power. It's I have this entire the hunt, this entire naval fleet, this entire army, and also the people who stopped Iron Tomb are on our side as well. Yeah, it is a lot of leverage as well. This is so well done.
I heard you have some ideas about the next stop.
Where were you just now? Will you come with us?
Sorry, but I'm afraid my journey with the Express has come to
Black
an
Swan.
end.
Black Swan has been a secret, not even secret, she's been an unsung backbone. She has helped us so many times I can't even count at this stage.
The Memo Keepers have received summons from the Garden of Recollection, so I must return to report.
Can I forward you a signal?
But this journey through Amphorius has given me many unforgettable memories. Your trust, and my small act of rebellion against the Garden of Recollection. Covering up these traces won't be easy, so I need to leave quietly. Fortunately, a cremator has agreed to help me out, and she's waiting for me.
Are you going to erase your memories with us? Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Of course not.
Yeah.
The time I've spent with all of you is a treasure I couldn't
Oh, Black Swan, I believe it too.
anywhere else.
I believe it too.
When you miss me, gently call out to me in your thoughts. If needed, the lady slumbering within March 7th
Evernight?
knows how to find me. If I need help from the Nameless, I will reach out to all of you. Please convey my apologies to everyone for not being able to say
100%.
goodbye in person.
I can do that for sure for you.
Farewell, sleepyhead.
Sleepyhead, until we meet again. No, this is actually it's not a sad goodbye. It's actually really gentle and lovely. It's not something I'm gonna cry about. But it does feel like it's very somber in a way too, where it's yeah, man, Black Swan deserves more credit. You know? For me, I'm saying. I'm not saying you guys didn't give her credit. I'm saying for me, I think she deserves way more credit. And we've grown to absolutely trust her. She has been such a pillar of support as well, with genuine actions, right? The actions she's took over the past, especially in Amphorius and 3.8 and all this stuff too, and even in the later stages of Pennyconey, she has been, without her, we wouldn't have been able to do all this. So is that just tell your companions that Black Swan has left? Okay. Jade, you... Himiko, Jade is here. She did a hologram, but she's standing here. Quickly. Himiko's gonna beat you up, Jade. Himiko, come on. Jade's here. You're so done. Himiko. My mom could beat up your mom. Okay, I would definitely want to talk to people about what happened with Black Swan. Yeah, it's a very nice goodbye, but it's somber, right? It's very somber, for sure. Let's talk to Sunday first, I guess.
Planarcadia. Another land known as an Arcadia.
Another utopia. Black Swan has left.
Clearly, the fall of Iron Tomb has sent shockwaves across the universe. Even the usually scattered Memo Keepers have received a call to gather. Trust the lady. She's no stranger to dancing on a knife's edge, and she's always made it out in one piece.
That's totally fair. I love the way they're referencing as well the idea that when Iron Tomb was destroyed, it wasn't just something that just happened. It woke people up. It made people more fearful. Probably changed a lot of things in terms of people's perception of what can be possible in this world. Everything's changed.
Still thinking about the next stop?
Black Swan has left.
Is that so? If she chose to leave on her own, she must have good reasons for doing so. I hope the Garden of Recollection has no way of knowing what happened inside Amphorius.
And then March as well.
I wonder what interesting sights await us in Planarcadia.
Black Swan has left. I love that. Like, I love that this is like, everyone's like, "Oh, you excited about the trip?" Black Swan's gone. Oh my god, I can't wait to hang up. Black Swan's gone.
What? She just left like
Oh,
that?
March.
Without even saying goodbye? Aw, I was thinking of throwing her a proper farewell party.
Yeah, I know. You saying the March said why Black Swan left?
Black Swan went against the laws of the Garden of Recollection to help us. I wonder if the Memo Keepers will give her a hard time at this gathering.
I'm sorry, but like, here's the thing. I know the Memo Keepers have different ideas and different wants and stuff. But like, they're absolutely like, again, but then again, some of the Memo, I know the bad parts of the Memo Keepers didn't care about the world being destroyed, right? Because they wanted to see it happen. Yeah, I don't know. I do think that, like, yeah, Black Swan's part helps save people's lives. It helps save the world. Wish her all the best.
Yeah, Pathstriders of Remembrance are all really resourceful. I hope her path ahead is smooth.
The only reason that they're able to have an assembly, like, I know, like, people are gonna say, well, Calvin, the whole destruction of the world and everything, it wouldn't have happened that quickly, but still, like, it is, like, one of those things where, like, the only reason we're able to, like, even enjoy the comfort of having an assembly is because Black Swan was part of it as well. She was part of a whole alliance that helped save all their butts. The reason they're even able to be like, oh, we remember stuff. That's my impression of a memo cube, by the way. Ooh, I remember. Ooh, that was a nice memory. I'm sorry. That's what they do, though. They sit around all day and drink tea. They have a paper and they just go, "You okay, Gerald? Yeah, I just remembered something. Oh, so cool. Me too. Oh, great. Hey, guys, I just remembered something. Oh, Petunia, you remember something? I remembered. Okay, that's what it is all the time. Is that sounds like that old meme, is it member berries? What was that from?
Without Black Swan, the Express would have never made it to Amphorius, let alone experience this unprecedented adventure.
Yeah.
Instead of treating this as a goodbye, why not cherish these memories and look forward to the day we meet again?
Cherish my love.
Let the conductor sound a whistle for her and wish her smooth sailing ahead.
Yeah, I love how everyone's being so supportive of Black Swan. It's great. She deserves it too.
So, what have you all decided?
Himiko. I don't think anyone even debated.
I'm on board.
Yeah.
Let's head to Planarcadia.
Like, I love that it wasn't even like a big debate of should we do this. Like, Himiko said, let's go, you know?
After such a tough battle, we all deserve a good rest.
Guys! The trio! The entire trio is going to one place together!
It would be wonderful to visit your homeland.
Yes! Oh my god. And it would be wonderful to visit our homeland. Oh my god, guys, the entire trio. You know what, when Don Hung said this, when I heard this sound, when I heard that sound before I read the text, you know what I thought? Don Hung's gonna say, I'll stay here. My heart nearly dropped.
I have no objections.
Let's all go to Planarcadia. Guys! Oh my god.
Since we're all in agreement, conductor, prepare for the warp jump.
This was legitimately the easiest decision I feel like Gas Express ever made.
The Express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
Obviously, we did talk about the idea of like Planarcadia, and we talked about like what it was and stuff like that, but there wasn't like really a debate of like, should we do this, should we not? It was like more just like, oh yeah, this is what this is, and this is what what the idea behind it, and what Jade could be planning, right? Of course, but it wasn't a debate of if or not we're going. It's like we're supporting Himiko.
Destination, Planarcadia.
Guys,
Let's go.
Planarcadia. Were we doing the sitting down thing? No, we're just going. Oh my god, guys. It has the last time we did this. Oh! What? Wait, it's crashing again? Remember they said it crashed on Planarcadia. It's the gal from the banner. Oh my god, look at that. Wait, what just happened?
I dreamed it again.
You dreamed what again, awakening girl?
What a ridiculous dream.
What just happened?
Even more over the top than what that guy promised.
Did the Astro Express just blew up in two? Remember they said it crashed on the Planarcadia. Is it crashing again? But she's saying, did you dream it was crashing, this gal?
Looks like the Express has once again taken the wrong route.
What?
There's nothing we can do about it. In the river of time, if cause and effect can be kept apart for long, they're bound to have a terrifying
So she's saying they made the wrong choice to come here? They took the wrong route? By the way, we saw this gal in the banner, but it's always different seeing them in person. Love the ears, so cool. Color coding is great.
Am I right, Observer? Watching us from behind countless veils.
What is an observer?
I've been rambling on since
Was that
the
an
show
electronic
just
sound?
started. You must be totally lost, aren't you? Then just forget all that nonsense I was spouting.
What in the world is happening? What in the world is happening?
Anyway, stop looking here.
What? A cutscene?
What you should be focusing on is this.
What the? Wait. In the comic, it didn't crash? What is that? What is that? So that was all a dream that she had. And then she zoomed in on the book. Oh my god, look at them fancy lads. Oh my god, we actually going on a... Wait, what the... Wait. Did that person have a summer outfit on?
So we're not just stopping in low orbit this time, but making a direct landing?
Yeah, like we're on tracks.
According to the comms, the officials have prepared a dedicated platform for the Astral Express to dock.
By the way, if you're wondering what I have seen of anything in Planarcadia, I've only like glimpsed the splash screen art once, and it was like by accident, but I quickly looked away and went away from it. So I haven't actually seen much beyond, like, I know there's like colors. There's gonna be like a colorful feel to it, right? That's all I pretty much know. But that's like I don't know, this is just like a regular subway station? Look at the signs in the back.
A whole platform? Just for us? Is this some kind of VIP treatment for coming home? Oh, talk about rolling out the red carpet!
The express has arrived at the station,
This is so
connecting to
fun.
local communications.
But then, like, I'm obviously wondering what happened with that gal as well, with the bunny ears. How they zoomed in on the comic book. They said this is who you should be watching. They said the Observer is watching. They had a dream the Astro Express was breaking down. They said that we're going the wrong way. Like what? Like we have no idea what's happening there. But there's a mystery already. What a way to make this exciting and intriguing almost instantly. What's that?
From what I see, the Astral Express is considered a legend across the cosmos. So, preparing a fitting gift would be more than
Oh, is this who she said would give us a gift when we arrived here? Whoa.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Pearl, from the IPC Strategic Investment
Oh my god, look at the little like fins on the side? Like the kind of like half shell symbol on the forehead? So this is who Jade said would meet us.
Now, in my capacity as the legal representative and CEO of this Arcadia, I welcome the Express Navigator, Miss Himiko, back home.
Incredible.
Hello, Miss Pearl. This is news to me. I wasn't aware that the Strategic Investment Department had taken over administration of Planarcadia.
I love that Himiko's right down to business.
As its governing official, I am still in the process of learning. If I can help this planet grow more prosperous, it would be a profound honor.
Sure.
We would be even more honored to have a face-to-face conversation with you.
I love that. Himiko's like, I'm happy to be here, but this is business time as well. She's like, she's like, that's cool. Can we talk?
That's exactly what I wanted to say. While the Express is stationed here,
Look at this
the
design.
IPC will reasonably accommodate all your requests, including the one you just
I know that she's a hologram right now, but she looks like almost like magical, ethereal, you know?
Pardon my choice of words, but I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time in Planarcadia so much you never want to leave.
Don't freak. Why'd you say it in that tone?
In that case, I'd like to know about recent events in this world. I heard from Madame Jade that it's once again the time of the full moon.
This design is so... Look, even like the crown, the kind of like hat.
Indeed. I believe it's also welcoming the Express.
After 15 years, now that the Phantas Moon of Elation is full again, the Phantas Moon Games will begin as scheduled.
After 15 years of Phantasmation is full again. So they said Phantasm, that was the name of the mission, right? The Phantasm Games? March's face.
The more lively, the better. During these divine games, distinguished guests from across the cosmos will be stopping by. I'm
so excited for whatever this is. I don't even care what it is. I'm so excited. This design is so crazy. I can't wait to see it without the hologram, I should say.
This time, along with the Express, a delegate from the Xianzhou
Oh?
Alliance has also arrived. Don't be surprised if you happen to run into them.
We're always excited to see old friends.
A Xianzhou envoy?
That's right. A big shot from the Yuchui.
Huh?
Since you just arrived, I won't keep you any longer. I've arranged for staff to wait for you at the platform. Feel free to ask them for anything you need.
It's so interesting that this is supposed to be kind of like a little bit of a vacation, but already we have the tone of like, you never want to leave. Talking about the games that are happening, which sound fun, but it's also like, hey, that's also something where maybe you have to like get involved in. Talking about there's a Xianzhou envoy here as well, which made Dan Heng, you know, obviously like, even though like I feel like he's gotten way better with the Xianzhou stuff, and like of course he's come to terms with a lot of this stuff. Of course, it's gonna like make him think like, who could that be, and like and think about his history and all those things as well.
All of this is a token of appreciation from the Strategic Investment Department to our friends. We hope you'll enjoy yourselves to the fullest.
Crazy intro.
Madame Pearl's style is different from Aventurine's, but her methods are cut from the same cloth.
This is suspicious.
Straight to the point, clean and decisive. It's obvious that the Express not going to Astropolis was part of their plan.
And that's what Sunday was saying. It makes sense now. Like, it's so prepared. Like, it's so prepared.
This could go on forever. They're really pulling out all the stops to form this anti-destruction
I was thinking that maybe they just came up with the anti-destruction alliance to, like, as a reason for us to go there, but it seems that it's actually like, no, like, there's going to be like a anti-destruction alliance, but they want, this is their way of getting us to join, maybe, is what Himiko's thinking.
Looks like we need to pay them a visit. Whether to understand the CEO's intentions, or to firmly reject their proposal.
Sure.
At least in my homeland, we have more room to maneuver. Welt, care to join me?
Looks like we don't get a vacation.
Yeah, I was thinking that right away. I was thinking that right away.
As for everyone else, you're free to do as you please. My suggestion is, why not take a look around and get to know this world better?
I would love to.
In that case, Sunday and I will go gather some intel about the Xianzhou envoy.
Let the trio walk around for 2 seconds. I love that you're together with Sunday. That's great. Let them walk around for 2 seconds. 2 seconds just together. 2 seconds wandering around the place. Just 2 seconds. Not everyone has to do Scooby-Doo separate, okay? There's no one with a mask that's going to come out and catch us. You can do it later. No separating.
Huh? Why you two?
Jesus Christ. Please, give the trio just 2 seconds. Please.
I asked Don Hung to bring me along.
That's great. And again, I love the dynamic between Don Hung and Sunday. That's such an interesting idea as well. Like, again, any two characters together in Honkai Star is going to be interesting. But I just wanted the trio to, like, explore places for a little bit.
I can't appear in public given my identity, but I have a feeling that the Express might need to make some tough decisions in these complicated circumstances.
Because he's still on the run, right?
Understanding the Xianzhou Alliance's stance might help us on our journey.
That's fair. No, again, it's totally fair and it makes sense. I want to make that clear. But, like, selfishly, I'm just like, give me 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes of Don Hung standing beside March and Stell.
Hey, you had the toughest time in Amphorius. Since we're splitting up, why not make your mission take a break with March?
That's so beautiful, and I love you so much, but you also went through crazy stuff in Amphorius too. You became like a freaking, like, Titan god. Like, I love that. Thank you so much, Don Hung. You're a sweetheart. You're a lovely person. You're a sweetheart, but, like, it should be take a break with March and Don Hung. Like, again, I'd love to be a March. Amazing stuff. It's always going to be great to be a March. But they seem to love doing this, like, trade-off thing. Okay, you go with March, you go with Don Hung, go with March, go with Don Hung. Like, I better get, like at least, like... If this, I better get at least 12 hours of trio time. Like, that's what I'm expecting. Like, it's just, I'm like half being jovial about it and half frustrated. I'm keeping it lighthearted, but also there's a part of me that is like, buck up, okay? It's time to think about this.
I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm counting.
I love you, Don Hung. I love you, but like. Again, it makes sense what he's doing. I understand what he's doing. It makes perfect sense. Getting a feel for why the Zancho is here and like their intentions makes sense. Look at his beautiful hairstyle. Look at him.
Same goes for you, March.
What the hell?
Now we'll look like two immature kids just loafing around.
I'm already a grown-up.
Wow, you grew up pretty fast then.
Don't worry, you two. Just make sure to come see me in the parlor car before you leave.
Yep.
I have a favor to ask of you both.
Whatever you need. Himiko, whatever you need. You ask for it, I give it to you. The whatever you need.
Yeah, guys, I'm totally joking, okay? I'm being jovial about it. I'm not gonna kill the game because I don't have the trio on the screen, okay? No, you have your fingers crossed for no. No, you're lying. Okay, I'm between me and you. They better have the trio together at some point. All right, even for just all I'm asking for is 12 hours, 12 hours straight. That's all I'm asking for. That's not too much to ask after like separating them for so long.
I've made contact with the Xianzhou delegation. Sunday, let's head out.
If there is any etiquette I need to follow when meeting Xianzhou people,
that's really nice.
Please let me know in advance.
Yeah, and it makes sense for Sunday, who is like, it was a very political person in, look at this, man, look. This just feels like a very, like, modern train station. But yeah, like, if, yeah, he was a very political person and dealt with politics all the time in Penacony, so it makes sense that he would, like, be very, very aware of that, too. Man, this is such a cool visual looking outside, you know, a bit invasive, but still pretty cool. But I want to make it clear, I love that we're going somewhere in March, because again, it has legitimately been, and I want to make this clear. So maybe that's what the game's idea is, like the fact that like, in terms of journeys, we haven't been on a journey with March in the story since, like I want to make it clear, like a full journey with March since Penacony. And that was like in my lifetime, in my real life, that was like before December. So like I totally get why they're doing it. It's like, hey, here's some time in March. And I think that's why I don't want to get too upset like at them not separating the trio, because I genuinely think the game is kind of being like, here's some time with March, you know? You know what I mean? So it's like, I think they're doing something nice, but like I think that they don't understand that I just want the whole trio together. But like, I want to make it clear, even if the trio isn't together, Don Hung and Stell, amazing dynamic. Stell and March, amazing dynamic. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, Marge, you're here.
So, what kind of mission do you have for us?
We're so open to this too. Again, these two together doing this mission also. Poor Marge looks like she's sunburned because like the way the sunlight is shining on her.
It's a long story, but what if I told you there was a game being played in a corner of the cosmos?
Fortnite.
and the winner might become an Eon. Would that pique your interest?
What? What? What do you mean? How does that work?
You two saw that special moon in the sky, didn't you?
Big boy? Big boy with the glasses?
That's a piece of artwork. Here, a ceremony called the Phantas Moon Games is held every full moon.
So that's just like that's something like they create. It's not like a living being, like a living moon. It's not like Soul Eater, I guess.
And that's what I was talking about. The game where the winner becomes an Eon.
Yeah, but how does that work? How did you just create a new Eon?
Pearl mentioned that name too. Just what kind of ceremony could be so mystical?
Historically, the origin of the Phantas Moon Games is tied to a group of mourning actors.
Okay.
Legend has it that they offered heartfelt stories to the moon, hoping for a chance to have an audience with an Eon.
Is meeting an Eon really that special? That's an interesting question, right? But
Not really. As far as I know, many factions have their own ways of gaining an audience with them.
Like, getting close to an Eon is pretty difficult, right? We've been gazed upon by an Eon, right?
Like the IPC's tourist package, one-day glory tour of the Amber Lord. Pay 1.8 billion credits and you can get a close-up view of Klapoth from an orbital ship at Pier Point.
So it has been commodified as well.
But the Phantas Moon Games are different. They're one of the few well-documented ways where you can actually see an Eon and receive their response.
That's a pretty valuable thing, right? That's very valuable. Could this Eon be Aha?
The Elation.
Oh.
Legend has it that they personally started the Phantas Moon Games, though their motives remain a subject of much speculation.
Wait, does that mean we could get gazed upon by Aha? That would be pretty crazy. Pretty sick too, though, like, because I think that's one of the Eons that stands out the most since the start of the game. But also they are very unpredictable in nature.
Aha is also one of the Eons closest to humans. They have left behind countless pranks, with this miracle of Aha-topia being one of them.
So the miracles you talk about is like the miracle of the ability to meet an Eon or become an Eon. So that's like one of the pranks. What's the deal with becoming an Eon?
According to historical records, when a supplicant rises above the rest, the elation will manifest, listen to the victor's wishes, and share their authority for 1 minute.
Wait, they get to become an Eon for 1 minute? By the way, I want to like screenshot this as well here too, because this is such an interesting, so they become an Eon for 1 minute.
Considering this Eon once injected all their power into a noblesse worm, it's not surprising they would do something
Aha
like
is
this.
insane. Yeah, like, and that does, again, with Aha, like, being such a trickster and a prankster and, like probably loves a bit of chaos and loves a little, like, craziness. Like, to give people, like, the power of an Eon for 1 minute is, like, it's a pretty cool idea.
What does it mean to become an Eon for a minute?
And, like, it just sounds like something that, like, Eon, like, that Aha would get enjoyment out of as well, right?
Among past winners, some sought ultimate power. Some yearned to erase their past regrets. And someone even stored this planet within a scroll painting.
Was that when they said the planet fell into a painting? And someone tried to kiss Don Hong. Who's that? Oh, sorry, that was a crystal ball over there.
But how their wishes were granted and what became of them, only rumors remain, and no one knows the truth.
This is so cool, right? And the reason why I find it so interesting and so like unique as well is that we have been taught this whole time that, like, you know, the Eons are something that are, like, you know, so distant and so far away, and you can get gazed upon by them, but, like, you know, to even come near an Eon is like a big deal. To see an Eon is a big deal. They see us as ants and all this stuff. Again, Aha 100% probably doesn't like think highly of people, but I'm saying, like, the reason why this is so interesting is, like, to have an Eon grant someone the power of an Eon for 1 minute is more than, like, you will see another Eon doing for a split second. You know what I mean? Like it is more than you'll see them doing like, you know, in their whole lifetime with humans. You know what I mean? Like in terms of like their interaction with humans, it's a really big deal. And like they've set it up as being a big deal by showing us that like the eons are this like distant force a lot of times. So that when we actually get to this point here, where like Aha is like directly influencing people like on this level, it's like, oh wow, that's very different. That's very different. And then we're seeing like what people did with those things as well. So what are we gonna do?
The first signs of the war among the eons are beginning to show. I believe this is why the IPC has been positioning itself here for years. When I saw the Phantos Moon at its fullest, I became even more certain. This ceremony to commune with the eon, whether genuine or not, could be the turning point that determines the destiny of the cosmos.
So this is going to be a big. So if Himiko says it's a big deal, it's going to determine the destiny of the cosmos. It has to do with the war of like the eons as well. We're here. We're here for it.
With all eyes on these games, the IPC won't be the only ones with ulterior motives. The road ahead will likely be fraught with hidden dangers. But what's important is that you make your own decisions, such as whether you'll take part in these grand games. And if so, how? I have only one mission for you both. Explore and understand this world in your own way, as the place where the Trailblaze began anew, and my homeland.
This is so lovely. It's so lovely. Again, Himiko's very good at doing that, where it's like, I'm not putting pressure on you. I'm just saying, this is all I want from you. Explore this world in your own way. Be you. Trailblaze forward in the way you want to do it as well. And do it in a way that you can understand my homeland and the Trailblaze itself. It's all like in a way to like, you know, support us, and also probably as well, like there is like a want for us to understand where she came from too, but to do it in our own way and to understand it in our own way.
You might hear completely different versions of what I just said from others. Trust what you see with your own eyes, and believe in what you choose.
She's so like forward thinking of like, it's all about you. You know what I mean? Like you guys have to decide all the time. She embodies the Trailblaze and wants us to embody that all the time too. I trust our navigator's guidance.
Me too. I won't let her walk ahead alone.
Yeah.
I see you already have your own thoughts on this. In that case, everyone's got a mission to take care of now. Welt and I are going to meet Pearl. We'll see what kind of surprise she has in store for us.
So awesome. So cool. Yeah, as we said, like so supportive. It's just her wanting us to really embody the Trailblaze and understand the Trailblaze, and she never encroaches on us. She might ask something of us, but it's always like rightly framed in a very honest way of like, well, I'm not forcing you to do anything. Like literally, you know when some people say like, I'm not forcing you to do this now. You know when your boss comes up to you when you're like working on something else and they go, I'm not forcing you to do this. It's like they really mean they're forcing you to do this. You know what I mean? You don't have to come in Saturday. It means like come in Saturday. You know. But Himiko's not like that.
Have fun out there.
I heard there are giant mechs all over Planarcadia. I'm quite jealous you'll get to see them in person.
Isn't Miss Pearl, who we're going to meet, an Intellitron herself?
Oh.
You don't get it. There's a huge difference between a robot and a giant robot.
Welt's a mech nerd. Welt watches Pompey, you playing tunes? Welt watches mech shows. Perhaps it's for the comfort of returning to a haunt or a buoyant air suffused with joy. Whatever the reason, the conductor seems to be in high spirits. That's awesome. I'm really happy for them. Let's go.
The Astral Express has arrived.
I'm so excited. By the way, like people might say, like, well, like we're like an hour and 10 minutes into the record and we haven't gotten into Arcadia. That's pretty normal. Look back on the Xian Show video, the Pentagony video. It actually takes a while to actually get into the areas themselves. It does.
Ah, now this is what I call a grand welcome. Let's get off the train.
I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped.
Oh, right. After a few trailblazing expeditions, I've totally figured it out.
Yeah?
The first person we meet at every stop is somehow involved in some earth-shattering secret.
Wait, let me think. Mem? kind of, yes. Mem was the first, well, you're talking about first person, but I guess that Mem is like kind of a person, but if you're talking about first person, Finan, like, that's, yeah, okay. Penacony, who was the first person we met in Penacony? Was it Robin and Sunday was the first we met, or was it Aventurine? Either or works. Xian Shou was... Who did we meet first in the Xian Shou? It wasn't Jinyuan, was it? I forget a little bit. And then Balabog was Sampo. But I guess if you're talking about the people who live on Balabog, it would be Japard, I guess, but...
So, when the door opens, keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, Mark just cracked the code. Whoever we're going to meet first is involved in an earth-shattering secret. Keep your eyes peeled.
In the name of erudition, traverse the cosmos.
Oh my, I got a heart attack. I thought that was Lygus.
We
No! No!
deliver
No!
from
No!
beyond the sky.
No, 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 please, 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 please. What the heck? Look, there's a duck biter there. Like, I want to talk to the ducks. Look at the ducks. There's like talking ducks. What the heck?
I am not the Theoros you know, but the masked fool, Xandar II Kuwabara.
Oh, I don't care. You remind me of some dark days.
This time, I choose to walk the path of elation, and I shall defeat Noose with my sense of
So they follow Aha. That's somehow hilarious, and this is exactly how I feel. This first line is exactly how I feel. That's infuriating and hilarious.
After all,
look at these
I
outfits.
did say before.
My latest
Oh my
is
god.
to join the Genius Society and play the role of a genius.
Oh my god. Oh, I never thought I'd be saying this, but oh my god, thank God for Sparkle. Thank God for Sparkle. This music as well. Guys, I'm genuinely serious when I say this as like a thing. Like, if they made us like the first section of this game talk to any version of Xandar, you know what I mean? Like in Arcadia, a whole new planet, and we have to deal with the guy that we were dealing with like in this slow, agonizing way for so long. If I had to talk to him again, I would have been freaking like, again, it would have been great because it's Honkai Star Rail and there would have been something great about it, but it would have just been like, really? Come on. And maybe like, well, Sparkle's an old character, but yeah, I feel like with Sparkle though, like, you know, she's always like on the kind of, the back end stuff. By the way, Sparkle's here in Arcadia. Yeah, so it's cool to see Sparkle, you know?
Hey there, gray hair and darling Mars.
Hey, Sparkle. Honestly, this is like, usually when Sparkle changes form, it's like a really interesting and creepy thing. But it's the first time ever it's like a morally good thing. And someone's gonna be like, Calvin, Sparkle is also not very morally good. Yeah, Sparkle is not perfect, 110%. Sparkle has actually done stuff that's really, and we've called out before, you look at the other videos we have. I just think obviously she's like way less bad than Lygus by 100 miles.
Sparkle? Ah, it was you all along?
This is a relief for me.
Surprised? Well, this time, I'm here as Planarcadia's cultural advisor, specially appointed to be the tour director for the Express crew.
This is actually like, if this is the case, this is like interesting. What did you do to the real tour director is a great question.
What are you talking about? I am your director, Director Sparkle.
The way she's doing the voice acting as well.
I know we had some minor entanglements in Penacony, but you all had fun
This music.
there, didn't you?
The bass, the plotting sound. I want to know what's happened with those ducks.
Now, the Astral Express has become quite the hero. Her Excellency, the CEO, wanted to find someone who got along with you to show you around this place. So I took on that job.
I mean, honestly, like, It is a more interesting concept than like us taking us around the place. I'll just be real with you guys. Like, again, it's not like we're sitting here being like, oh, she's like a morally good, great person. It's like the fact that like this is going to be super interesting. Like this is going to be super unique to have Sparkle be the one to bring us around somewhere, you know. Especially since this is like that's what she is. It's a Hautopia. It's to do with Aha. This is who she follows, of course.
What kind of misunderstanding does she have about the phrase "got along"?
Yeah, definitely not what I would say, but
Time's ticking away. Thankfully, there's no bomb here. So are you coming with me or what?
let's go. This is also part of trailblazing. Watch out, you got two titans in front of you is a great thing to say too. I think this is a funny thing to say.
Fine, but from now on, no more pretending to be someone
Marge
else.
scolding them like it's her little sister.
Lame.
Lame.
Anyway, shall we get going?
Again, Hal likes to have fun. Look at all these guys here, like with the freaking light sticks too. Wait, what? Is that an alien man? What's that?
Whoa!
Wait, look at all this stuff. What? There's like a wolf? There's like different type of alien creatures. It's so cool. They look so awesome. That's Today from Zero Base 1 over there.
Please?
The music here too. These ducks. What are these ducks? Are they? Is this for us? Is this a welcoming thing for us? They're doing like proper like, you know, idol stuff here with the light sticks. Oh my god, you're adorable. What is that? Oh my, guys, this is just a freaking modern day freaking subway station. What the hell is this? This is not where we're going right now. We'll explore all these places a bit, but like I think we're just gonna go like for the first bit, like kind of like.
This train originates at Perdido Station and is bound for the terminal station.
Unless we can go up here.
Past.
Oh, you're like a police dog?
Grand Theater. The train will depart shortly. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and keep an eye on your personal belongings.
So it says investigate. I'm guessing then we can't go to different places. That's fine. Yet.
Is this a train?
It's crazy looking.
Looking sharp.
Thanks for the compliment.
Wait, that voice.
Ugh! The train
Do I recognize that voice
spoke.
actor?
Before us stands not just a train, but a strangeling.
Strangeling.
The term strangeling is so outdated. Times have changed, dear guests. Please refer to the Fake-Eye Protection Act. We prefer to be called Imagine.
Imagine.
Ugh, so by the book. You really love those fancy scientific names from the IPC textbooks, huh? Fine. Have it your way. This here is a species unique to Planarcadia. An imagine, or a being born from painting.
Born from paintings. So remember they talk about the idea of like the world falling into paintings and like a living painting, and they talked about paintings just there before as well. So this is going to have a lot to do with like the idea of paintings. Like this is an artwork come to life, I guess. This is so cool.
Once upon a time, the artists here discovered that by sketching creatures from their imagination and giving them names, they could bring their creations into reality.
That's so cool. This is going to be so... It's going to give life to so many unique designs and creations if they do it right? It's going to be so cool.
This belief in things yet to exist is called wish power, and it sustains the existence of Imagine. If you ask me, this power must be a blessing from the laughter.
It's so interesting seeing like Sparkle in like their natural habitat, right? It's so interesting. Especially since like, you know, they seem like, while they're still being like very playful too, but like even her saying like, it's a blessing from laughter. She sounds so like elated to like be talking about this, you know? But you believe in things yet to exist. It's called wish power. And like, to me, like that's also like Sparkle loves pretending. She loves like, and again, things that things that aren't there are usually her forte. So like the idea of her being excited about things like, you know, that haven't existed yet, but can exist through these paintings. It's pretty cool, like wish power, like, you know, it's pretty cool, like looking to her character and how she would like adapt to this.
Oops, got sidetracked. This here is the Bulletworm Express.
Bulletworm.
An Imaginé in charge of transportation. You could say they're in the same line of work as you folks.
Trains.
Oh, so you two must be the Nameless from the Astral Express. The passengers in my stomach are always gossiping about you.
Oh my god. It's like a cartoon, right? It's like a cartoon and I love it. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon.
When you get a chance, hop aboard and give me a try. Let's see who's faster, me or the Astral Express.
And he obviously has a personality.
Thanks. We'll definitely do that when we get the chance. But, man, who would have thought that the Express here is actually a living being? An Imaginé. That's absolutely mind-blowing.
It's legitimately very cool.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Duomension City.
You a cap? You legally have to tell me.
Holy smokes, there are cops at the station? Sparkle, don't tell me you're about to get arrested on the spot.
That would be funny.
Having heard about the Astral Express's visit, many citizens got up early just to catch a glimpse of the Nameless.
So that's why they are here.
If anyone acts out of line, please don't hesitate to call us.
So legitimately, like, because of the... Look at these outfits in the back as well. They're so cool, the 3/4 lengths. So, like, that's why they're all here with the light sticks. They're here for us. Okay.
Oh, gray hair and darling March. You're real celebrities now.
This is an exciting dynamic. Like, it's going to be... Because, again, whilst we're the Trailblazers are known, it's also, like, this year it's, like, celebrity status, which is completely different. Like, that goes into, like, you know, sometimes worship, sometimes, like, it's over-excitement. Sometimes it can be, like, a bit, like, you know, parasocial. But I feel like it's, like, still, like, very... it's going to be different from, like, our other trips, for sure.
Next up, I'm going to show you even more mind-blowing stuff. So try not to...
I love Sparkle's voice actor. They're so good. Okay, that's awesome. That's really cool. So we got to see this like cool thing. It's like a cartoon character. It really is. It's like a cartoon character. Just doing God's work. Wait, so those are the phlogiston. Phlogiston. Oh my god, look at this. As we're walking through and they're doing like this like freaking idle light stick.
Cow, it's packed.
This is kind of sweet though. What am I looking at out there? What am I looking at out there? This is adorable. Like when they said celebrity status, it really was celebrity status. This is... Oh, there's an IPC worker. That makes sense. It is an IPC asset.
What do we have here?
Look at these marshmallow guys.
Don't worry, just a local specialty.
What was that? Oh, it's a cat. That's terrifying. Again, conceptually really cool. It is like a Saturday morning cartoon thing. Really cool idea. As if I was like here in the now, I'd be crying. That is terrifying. It's like it's a modern station. Oh my god, look at the crowd.
Look! That pink-haired girl! She's got this adorable little bunny vibe going on. Is she the inspiration for March Bunny?
March Bunny?
And that girl with the gray hair next to her is so dashing!
True.
She must be the baseball raccoon.
Wait, do they have like... First of all, the outfits, guys, these are like just plain modern outfits. These are like outfits you would see today. Like they're very specific to Arcadia. Like they have like a kind of like a more party style in some of the outfits. They're like very colorful, but then obviously the vest top seems very like they're modern clothes, but like it's very clear that they have a specific style here. The 3/4 lengths, the caps, the kind of like gilets. So yeah, did they have like toys of us here?
But she doesn't look anything like a raccoon.
No, it's not. That's not the concept. Look at this little baby there with the light stick. Can barely hold it. Friends from Planarcadia, hello. Come on, I'm adorable too. Getting my name wrong is basically a crime. Did we get the name wrong? Oh, Galactic Baseballer.
Hey there, friends from Planarcadia.
I don't know what's going on, but hello there.
There's a Bunny March and the raccoon.
She spoke to us.
Stop.
By the laughter.
Stop.
This is the most amazing moment of my
Oh my god, are you serious? Like they actually have like a full-on like K-pop idol status here in Planarcadia.
Wait, over here!
Whoa. kind of overwhelming in a way. Miss Raccoon, give me a kiss. Give autographs like crazy. Bow repeatedly to fans. Blow. Yeah, come on. They caught it. The thumbs up. This is so fun. This is such a fun idea. It's so different from any other arrival we've ever had in Honkai Star Rail.
Everyone, please maintain order.
This is so fun.
The people here are way too passionate. I've never experienced anything like this before. So this is what having rabid fans feels like?
I suppose so, but I just find it so sweet. I find it so sweet.
Feels intoxicating to be the center of attention, doesn't it? Just don't get too caught up in it. You might not find your way out.
It's amazing, but isn't it a bit too crowded?
Excuse me, bosses. Stop getting caught up in fan interactions. Today's schedule is really packed.
This is why I love Sparkle. Listen to his voice acting performance. This is great. And again, this is why she's just so funny to be around too sometimes. Listen to Excuse Me.
Excuse me,
boss. Damn it. Oh man, I'm elated. Look at that.
You up there, Mr. Noodle-looking cat. Could you tell me how to get these two out of
The confetti as well says noodle-looking cat.
Excuse me, that's quite hurtful. I am Station
Stop.
Master Meowton.
Stop.
Responsible for overseeing Perdido Station.
Meowton. This is so Saturday morning cartoon. It's so great.
Whoa, cats really are liquid. Wait a sec. This kitty is the station master? This world is
It's
so
definitely a
weird.
very abstract world, isn't it? It's very abstract.
The station's completely surrounded. If any of our esteemed guests gets so much as a scratch or loses a few strands of hair to these rabid fans today, my measly pension will go right down the drain.
Measly pension.
So I've prepared the staff passage for our Astral Express VIPs. Please hurry and exit the station that way.
Yeah, and then the kind of very, again, Saturday morning cartoon style voice. The kind of voice that sounds like this. It's just so creative, right? Just so different and unique. Like, while it's terrifying, it's still so, like, as I said, cartoonish, which is so different from anything we've seen before. Like, oh, look at the pixelated artwork here as well. They're making sure that this is, like, so vastly, like, it is the polar opposite of your first time in Amphorius and Xianzhou, right? You could say, like, maybe, like, the kind of, like, modern feel is closer to Penacony, but even in Penacony, like, it felt, like, kind of, like, intentionally, like, this kind of, like, more dreamlike world, right? Yeah. But it's definitely a polar opposite to, Amphorius.
Staff passage? To be precise, it's the Imagine Staff Passage. A long time ago, all of this Arcadia was sealed inside a scroll painting.
Again, more painting stuff as well, right? And people survive that?
For people inside the painting, they just entered another dimension. It was completely safe.
Planarcadia isn't a flat plane, though.
That's because someone brought everything back to reality. Care to guess why the
IPC helped in the
is
end, right?
here? This nation that was once lost in
Yeah.
a painting was salvaged by the IPC.
You heard this from Daniel Hong. Is this passage into the painting?
That's right. It's Planarcadia's must-see attraction. The portal entrance known as the Interplanar Jump.
Is that an ATM machine?
Though civilization has moved beyond the canvas, the world within the painting wasn't abandoned. Instead, it became part of life for both humans and strangelings.
So it's like, because it's like, it has moved beyond the canvas, it still has the painted aspects, which we've seen like with kind of like the train there, and maybe even the cat there as well, Meow.
Come on, you two. Follow my lead, and let's dive into the Interplanar.
She's so excited. It's so interesting. Okay, I was gonna say I need a moment to get ready, but like I feel like I don't want to trample on this that much. She's very excited. Oh, whoa. Difficult. Wait, it's a game? Man, this is such an interesting location. It's so interesting to me. What are you looking at, Cap Dog?
I'm looking at you.
That's true. That is true. Ishmael. What?
How did I turn into Pom Pom?
What? It's like a mini game.
On closer inspection, you don't look exactly like Pom Pom.
Maybe this is what the Trailblaze looks like to the
So this is the raccoon that they were talking about as well? That's so cool. And again, it's like we heard about the mask. Oh my god. What a way to make like something like simple as traversal something really fun, which again, you should always like do in some ways, right? Amphorius had traversal too, but it wasn't like something I was like, oh, this is this fun. Like, Jesus Christ, this is the most fun traversal I've seen in like this game, like, ever. Like, what a cool idea. Taking something that is just like a, oh my god. Just like a fun mini game and making it something that is like integral about traversal in this world. Oh, and it becomes even this is like a little
Listen, the music changed.
Oh my god, look at the, we're not even raccoon, look at the outfit we have as well. It's so cute. Like our face and stuff. The music is so, now it's actually more like, actually you know what like it is? It's like 50s cartoon. It's like an old like Looney Tunes. How do we get up here? Oh, there we go. This is so crazy. This could be its own like platform. Like this could be its own like platformer. What a sweet way of doing this. Again, the style is so apparent of what they're trying to do here as well. It is like, as we said, like 50s cartoon kind of style or old style cartoon style. With this like beautiful, like adorable mascot as well. It's a really fun idea. Great stuff. Really great stuff. Yeah. So much fun. Like you're talking about elation. Like, oh, I'm actually get a visual of it too. Oh my god. Wait, is that Stell on the board? Wait, what? Stell is like on the freaking thing. Look at the city. What's that? Oh, it's Stell's face. She's so happy to be here. Oh my god. Oh, that was kind of cool. Oh, Sparkle. Oh my god. Oh, it's like a cartoon world. It's like a cartoon. Look at this.
I thought I was about to go to heaven.
Look at this place. Oh my, everything, every trip has fallen from high places. Guys, my heart is like, this place looks amazing. That move from Sparkle through the thumbs up to the camera and then she gets like knocked out. Is Sparkle okay? They're leaning, I'm not, oh my god, what are these locations? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Are all these imaginary?
I'm so excited.
That's right. This is Planarcadia, a world where strangelings roam freely.
Look
and
at this place.
Woven from elation and wild imagination.
It's like there's like a convenience store over here. There's like marketing, like in such a big. Look at that! Oh my god, it's so colorful as well. It's so bright and colorful. And these are all Imaginé as well. I'm so amped. It's like very like marketable heavy, but it's like one of those. It's like a Camarocho on like steroids or something. You know what I mean? Like with more color injected into it, I suppose.
That huge creature perched on the tower is staring right at us. It's giving
Yeah, all
me
this
the
stuff is really wild, but man, I'm so excited like looking at all this stuff. It's so different. It's such a vast difference from any place we've ever been to. And this music as well. It's very electronic, but it feels almost like a classic video game as well.
Oh, it doesn't usually eat people. Unless it spots pink hair.
She is in her home world. She's on home turf right now. She's loving this. Even the,
What's the matter with you? Jumping around and scaring people.
it's like a cartoon, like an anime. It's so great. Like even the way they did the lines there.
That big fella is called a thunder coil.
Thunder coil.
Don't worry. To him, we're just tiny ants on the ground. Not even enough to get stuck between his teeth.
What is the picture of Stella up there? Is that just our celebrity status?
With a name like that, shouldn't he be flying around making thunder and rain? Why is he just wrapped around that pillar without moving an inch?
Interesting question about him being static. Yeah, I know like people say, well, Calvin, like they just talk about how they're celebrities here. But yeah, but like I'd still like to know about like what they're marketing here fully, right? For sure.
Times have changed. The IPC issued a decree requiring Imagine to integrate into civilized society.
Is that an Imagine as well? That cat also? This is going to be so abstract and over the top, and I'm going to love it. It's going to be so flamboyant and like at times it's going to be like, you know what's going to happen? It's going to be so over the top and like crazy that it's actually going to warp around and become like really like, I think it's eventually going to become like a place that we like feel very like at home in. Does that make sense? Because it's so fun to be in. Like, and that's my prediction for this. Because of like all this stuff here, I imagine we're going to be so excited and eventually we're going to be like, you know, not used to it, but it's going to be like a love for a place that's going to make it feel like I don't want to leave, you know? And maybe that's what they were saying. We didn't want to leave.
Legally, they have the same rights as humans, which means they have to work too.
The way you said, like, the way you said that was like, that's a good thing, right? They have the same rights as humans, but then you said they have to work too. Which again, integrating into society is not a bad thing, right? Again, if they wanted, like, if they want to.
What? Strangelings have to work too?
That's life
frickin'
under
place.
IPC management. Who'd dare deny an Imagine their right to work?
I mean, if they want to work, they can work. Yeah, sure.
Now, the Thunder
Okay,
Coil
oh my
amplifies
God.
TV tower signals, ensuring users worldwide can watch the station's broadcasts without interruption. Boring live streams, lame prank shows.
If you're calling them lame, they must, I don't know, like they must not do enough.
Oh, there's the big news about the Express
Oh, that's what it is.
arriving.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so it's actually not that they're marketing something right now. What it is like, hey, the Astro Express is arriving. That image of Stella I needed on my wall. That's so cool. That makes perfect sense why they would have the board up there. Like, hey, it's happening today.
Look! What's up with that billboard?
Yeah, it's crazy. Is that me? Am I really that famous? It's gonna be a violation of my publicity rights.
That's not fair. Why does she get a huge poster
I
while
agree.
don't?
Mark should get one too.
Huh. The IPC is really pulling out all the stops to hype you guys.
Yeah, while this is like a really beautiful place. Oh my god, they have freaking like gotcha machines. This is so cool. While there's like, again, it's like one of those things where like it's like, yes, it is fun. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, it's cute. All this stuff as well. We have to remember in the back of our mind they are doing all this stuff to like butter us up in a way. It feels like, right?
Don't mind me saying this, but for every penny the IPC spends on you, they expect a return in the hundreds or thousands. You'd better watch your back.
She's not wrong. This is like really good advice, and it's very true with IPC. And also at the same time too, it's like we never accepted anything yet. You know what I mean? We haven't. So no way. No way. No way.
Robots Mr. Yang loves.
Oh my god. There's just like mechs walking around the place. There's like little ducks. These duck guys are the best. That's their Imagine as well. Oh my god, the look on their faces too. Look at this sign over here, like all the advertisements. There's just like, not regular cars, they're a little bit abstract. What is this? That's these world's chests? Oh, like it has like an error screen. The outfits are very cute. The outfits are very, very cute. They have a mix of like a modern style, but with like, it's a very own flair of like kind of like, you know, what people thought the future was going to be in like 2002. Which again is fun. It's really, really fun. So what's this place? Can I go in here? Oh my god, they're doing like the heart signs as well. Wait, are you idols? No way. They're like doing an idol fan meet. That's really fun. Bikes? They got bikes? They got bicycles here? Yeah, this is really neat, guys. Oh my god. Wait, they got cars bouncing in the rhythm as well? And they're like floating? Love the signs here as well. This just, it just feels very like real and like as in like a commercial street, right? It just feels that way with all the signs, all the different ideas. Like that looks like a mall of some kind. That's more advertising. Oh, they have movie billboards. There's like a mech. Mech Daddy. That's the name of the show, Mech Daddy. Great artwork. So cool. The pink colors. Someone playing Tetris up there? And then back to that as well. Oh, the sad face over there. Are you okay? Change your wolf out here. Change your wolf. They have a, wait, what? Why did you hit me? They have freaking like, the Nintendo Sega system.
Ah, that photo booth looks a lot like my camera.
Which photo booth? This one here?
It's a Black Cat Instacam. Wanna check it out?
Do you want to do this? We can do this. Black Instacam is the most popular photo sticker booth in Planarcadia. Beyond is just the existing perks like vibrant colors and excessive beautification, also features unique delusion function. At your service, Meow. Please consider and point to the adorable faces of your camera. Allow me to guide you into delusional theater, Meow. What's the delusional theater? Delusional theater is, of course, the place where all your wildest illusions come true, Meow. Be it unusual scenes, familiar old actors, you name it. As long as you're up for it, I can turn anything into a movie still, Meow. Can it be any kind of delusion? All delusion scenes and actors must go through a strict law of compliance review. Even delusions aren't above the law. Each Instacam has its own delusional theater, so if you look around the streets and alleys, you'll definitely snap that life-defining photo of yours, Meow. I can't wait any longer. Oh, wait, loading scene, loading actors now. 3, 2, 1, it's time delusion theater takes us to the stage. Snap, before you can even react, you were yanked into the realm of delusions by an invisible force. What is this? Wait, okay, so I'm super worried that this is... I'm going to swap on actors and not interested in performance. Make sure to capture it in time, Meow. If you're done browsing through the every time. Okay, so, I know this is like, once again... It's one of those things that this seems like it's like maybe an event or something. So maybe I'll hold off on that for now. Just because I don't want to get spoiled anything.
Like this coat.
Oh, you stuck in the manhole?
Watch me do this permadeath run. What are you doing underneath the manhole cover? I heard they got a new producer.
Oh my god, this is so neat. The visuals here are so awesome. Look at the different like shops and stuff. Can I get some of the gotcha? There's an ice cream. Oh my god, there's ice cream as well. This is so cool. And that's the shop we're looking at. The coffee shop, is it? Oh, it's a smoothie shop, it seems.
We can use it.
Thank you for choosing Dreamless It is coffee. Where we're sleepy, I mean, you're happy to serve. How can I go up and get you started for you? As our 10,000 customer, we're giving you a lifetime free drinks in the house. Wow, I'm so lucky. However, we'll need to charge you for some credits to activate your membership. I knew you were lying. We only charge for the price of one drink. It's a real bargain, but you need to collect the money after all. We got to keep the books balanced. A cup of money for a cup of drink. No problem, you can pay for it. Wait, is it saying it's 10,000 or if it's like, oh, it's all my money? What is that saying? Is that saying it's 10,000 is all my money? Nobly said warm menus light bulb sounds like something you can place on the same table and a mung bean soda. Okay, mung bean soda. Everyone loves mung bean soda, and like the little Imagine here as well. Yeah, man. Like all this is like just a really vibrant, like futuristic, really fun place to be in. It's like really cool. I'm so excited for this stuff, man. I'm so excited to see more of this as well. Before we convene for the day, like I guess like one thing we could definitely do is like look at this for sure and see what this is about. Look at Stell's face and Marge's face. The swapping of the heads.
What is that? A decapitated Intellitron?
I mean,
this is a new life form that was born after the last Phantom Moon Games.
Oh.
An Imagine called a Mechatron,
So it's
created
recent?
by the IPC.
So this was drawn too?
Technically speaking, it was drawn by IPC machines. Even though in Planarcadia, the creation of Imagine has always been the artist's responsibility. For the IPC, well, they always want to improve everything with their industrial mindset.
So the Imagine's always been artisted and stuff, but the IPC, they always like to want to make things more business focused, I guess. This counts as a life form?
This thing is also an Imagine? Doesn't look that different from a mech to me.
Young lady, I must correct your cognitive bias.
Oh, wow.
We are absolutely not the same as mechs.
The Mechatron spoke!
I love everything is a surprise here.
Our creation isn't as complicated as mechs, and we're not as fragile as Intellitrons when we're born. That's because we don't need to install an Intellitron's logic center, nor do we require a mech's power reactor. Pour materials into the mold channels, die-cast the parts, assemble them together. And just like that, we Mechatron are complete. We can fly, run, and jump, second to none among technological marvels.
I get it. So you move with wish power, I suppose.
I love how always enthusiastic and like curious March is. It's a fantastic trait.
Oh, seems someone knows their stuff.
Yeah, that's March. You mentioned the last Phantasm games.
Yeah, that was 15
Oh, so
years
50.
ago.
Okay, not that recent.
Wish power reaches its peak during the full moon. And so Imagine take this chance to multiply and thrive.
Interesting concept. Like it's like how ghosts come out on Halloween, like on the full moon of the Imagine multiply and thrive.
Just like they say in documentaries. When spring arrives and nature awakens, it's mating season for the strangelings again.
Again, she's very proud of this analogy. Look at her.
The novelty's probably worn off by now. Let's keep moving.
Sure. I think it's a good place to end this first part, and then we'll go back in the next one. We'll do more of Planarcadia, and next episode will obviously be like another 2-hour chunk of like Planarcadia. Like with any quest, you look at Amphorius, you look at any world we've been to. We usually like a lot of the first episode is like talking about what's going to happen next on the trip. But I am very, very excited to see like what's going to be happening more with this stuff too, especially since like it's like they've given us this like beautiful, gorgeous, like fun world to be in. It's so appealing to look at. It's so like electric and neon focused and really like bright and inviting in such like a, oh my god, I'm in this like modern utopia kind of way. But they've underlined it with the idea that we can't just see this as just like a pure vacation all the time, because there's an underlying reason why there's a freaking banner of Stell up in the sky, right? It's intentional, right? That we have this feeling of like, oh my god, this is amazing, but also things could be like get very weird very quickly. I'm going to actually take the screenshot here actually, and maybe we'll have it. Is there a way to like maybe like there? Yeah, but I kind of want Kafka to be like head. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. As well. Weird angle, but I like the framing of like having Stell in the background as well. It's a really cool. Unless we could, just for today, just because it's a really cool frame. Not to insult Kafka ever. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just for today. I think it's a really cool idea. Yeah. So my thoughts on Planarcadia as we have just arrived. They have done such a good job almost instantly of making this like such a unique experience, right? And I think that was needed. And it's not because like Amphorius is bad. It's more just because Amphorius was long. Amphorius was like a really long location. And a lot of Amphorius, like of course, we're like suffering. There's a lot of pain. And again, there probably will be suffering and pain and tears and all this stuff here too. It's Honkai Star Rail. Like I always say that's one thing that's never spoilers when someone goes, oh my god, you're going to cry this act. When you go to Planarcadia, you're going to cry. It's like, that's like saying like, it's more of a spoiler to say I won't cry. You know what I mean? In Honkai Star Rail. So, but to me, like, it's just such a beautiful location. And again, almost instantly when you step on the off the train, you get this like whiff of like, oh my god, this is like new. This is brand new. And it's the polar opposite of Amphorius, which again, it's not because Amphorius is bad. It's more just because like it's an intentional opposite feeling of like you are no longer in the place you were before. It is vast. It is new. It's bright. It's colorful. It's vibrant. And that's good game design, like almost instantly to have that feeling of just like, okay, everything is like so different. Everything's so wild and so crazy in comparison. This is the opposite of Amphorius. And And it actually like really establishes a lot of like really cool rules like right away, which I love as well. Like the fact that when we arrive here, we hear about the Phantasm Games and the idea of the ability to become an Aeon, which is already such a crazy concept. But again, from the perspective of like what this place is, like at Aha-topia, like this place that is like, you know, tied to Aha, and also a place that is tied to like the IPC ingenuity. Like this idea of this like Phantasm Games that like is equally like a fun thing for Aha to give people the power of an Aeon for 1 minute. It's also something that the IPC see as something as like a very forward-thinking way of like making more business progress, because you know the Imagine will multiply. They can make more mechs. They can make you know, more products and stuff like this too. They can sell more stuff. They can like, you know, it's like a really interesting way of like, you know, contextualizing the Phantasm Moon stuff. While it's like some sort of spiritual thing about the moon being full, and it is a really cool idea. Again, I compared it to Halloween, the idea of like once the moon is full, like the Imagine multiply, the strange things multiply. It's also, again, it's focused on the business aspect. The IPC will look at it from a business perspective. Aha looks at it from like a very fun perspective. It's like, this is fun for Aha to be like, okay, I'll give someone like my powers for like 1 minute. And the reason why that whole, as you said, the whole power up thing for 1 minute is so great is we have this like new, we've always like knew about Aha, right? And now we have this feeling of just like, okay, that makes sense, kind of. Because I think like one of the things that like, it's like, we're meeting new Eons all the time and learning about Eons. At least the way I'm playing. I know you guys have probably read the data bank back and forth and stuff like that as well. But for me, I'm learning about the Eons as I go. But one thing I always knew about Aha from like the beginning is like, this guy's scary. He scared me, but he's also like one of the most interesting, and like he draws you in, right? When you meet Aha for the first time in the simulated universe, it's like, oh my God, you almost freeze for a bit. Then you're like, wait, I want to know more, please. You know, they're so interesting. And from what we've seen and what we've heard, meeting Sparkle, meeting Sampo, it makes perfect sense that they are the type of like Aeon that would do this thing, even if it is still a shocking concept. Because for the whole time since we've been building up to this idea, we have known that like Eons do not interact with us. Eons do not like to, again, some of them do, but like they don't want to like, always sully themselves. They think of themselves as better. Meeting an Aeon is like a huge deal. Being able to like, you know, even like come near, or being a Path Strider or an Emanator of an Aeon is like a massive deal. To gain the power of an Aeon for 1 minute is like, it's a planetary, like cosmos-wide gigantic thing, right? Because we are taught in this game from beginning to end that like, for example, in Amphorius, when Finon gets close to Nanook and hits him in the cheek, that is one of the biggest moments ever, because of the very important distance that they created between us and the Eons. So to have an Aeon being like, yeah, I'll give you like my power for 1 minute. 1 minute also already seems like a lot. You know what I mean? Some of you might be like, only a minute? Like a minute as an Aeon. Like the power of the Eons, guys, if they, the damage that like the Rainbow Arbiter could do in 1 minute. The absolute destruction the Rainbow Arbiter could do in 1 minute. That's massive. That's gigantic. It's ginormous, right? So I love the way they've already conceptualized the Phantasm Moon. It's not just like this thing where it's like this really fun festival. It's not just this thing where like it's like something that's going to be to do with like the just becoming. I'm not saying just because, but becoming Aeon. It's also like a chance to think about what do the IPC want to do with this. We've been invited here right at this moment, along with his Yansho envoy. So there's like a mystery there as well. Himiko wants us to explore this idea on our own terms, so we can better understand like maybe the history of this place, and then understand maybe what like the story behind Aha and the Phantasm Moon games is as well. It's like a really cool way of like taking one idea of just like this gaming thing, this game, the Phantasm games, and already having like so many great different dynamics attached to it, as we said, like so many different things like coming towards it, and so many things that could come out of it. It's already such an interesting concept from the start. It's so cool. It really is. And yeah, as I said, like in terms of like this location in general, it's not just like the concepts. It's also like how the concepts are like put into this world. Like when we first enter this world, again, bright, colorful, it's like a flash of like, oh my God, it feels like a cartoon world. It feels like it's like an anime or a 90s cartoon. It's intentionally kind of like this abstract wild world, and we see that through like the train, right? We see that through like the different like this thing here, like the talking sun thing over here, like the different flying mechs, the big gigantic moon in the sky, the concept of Imagine in general, right? The Imagine that are like these creatures that were drawn and came to life, that because this world used to be like put into a 2D plane, right? A painting before the IPC came along and like got them out of it. Like, it is so cool, like, visual-wise as we get off here. We see this beautiful world. We see this amazing thing. And then we learn the concepts that are within the world. We see the cat. We see the Imaginé. We see, like, the marketing aspects of this world. And also, it's not just like, yeah, we're looking at this big image of Stell here as well. And we're like, oh my god, this is so cool, right? Oh, look at this image of Stell. Like, that's such a beautiful thing to have in this world. It's such a unique thing to have in this world. But then we also we think about the implications, right? We're like, oh my god, that's so cool. Stell's a celebrity, and I'm excited, right? We get off the train, and everyone's like, you know, shaking the light sticks, going, woo, Stell. I'm excited as heck. And then what happens, right? You're hit with once again the wave of like, yes, this is beautiful. Yes, you should have fun. Yes, it's a good time. Yes, it's kind of a vacation, but at the same time too, as Sparkle says, the IPC isn't just going to give you stuff for nothing in return. The IPC isn't going to try and like make advances without getting something in return. And as we know, since the start of this whole chapter, Jade tried to make an alliance with us, which was an alliance to fight against the destruction. But as we know, and Sunday mentioned this too, it's like, and other characters mentioned this too, the idea of us doing this is clearly an attempt to get us on their side, because the IPC has like a lot of infighting, and it would be such a great feather in the cap for the IPC to say that they have the Astro Express on their side. It just makes perfect sense that they would want this. And Jade is a master strateger. She is. Like, Jade doesn't, you don't get that far to where Jade is without being like a master strateger, or strategist, I should say. And like, what's so cool about it is that like, she's pushed us towards Planarcadia, but in a way it feels like, it still feels like our choice, while also still having, again, that thing in the back of our mind, the IPC wants something. And I love the way they've done that. They've made it feel like it is like our own choice for Himiko, because Himiko's from here. Himiko now knows the IPC has like owns this place basically, and she wants to investigate this place. So not only are we getting to do this for Himiko, do this for ourselves, get to visit a place that is really vast and colorful and fun and bright and has a lot of entertainment here, we also get to say, how do I say it? We also get to be like, there's something going on, right? There's something always in the back of my mind. Again, Jade pushed us towards here, while also still it was our choice, if that makes sense. It's very clear that like from the second we got here on Planarcadia, a lot of stuff was like planned here, right? Pearl met us right away, and it was like so planned to the point it was like, okay, they didn't just think of this right away, right? They couldn't have thought of this right away. And then also as well, like, you know, Sparkle being the one to meet us, there is definitely a planned nature to this, of making us feel so welcomed, making us into celebrities, all this stuff too. It's like, yeah, we're gonna have fun with this place, but also we also have to remember in the back of our mind, this is an IPC location, and we can't be too careful with that stuff as well. I think I love that aspect though. I love the aspect that I'm sitting here kind of like wondering like, what is the what is like the plan to do with the Phantasm games? We know they want us to join the I think Welt said it too. The reason they would want us to join is because it would look amazing if we joined, because then we would, you know, having the Zancho and the Astro Express on our side is like a feather in your cap. That's like pretty crazy. But again, I love that aspect. I love we have a mystery. I love we have like already like a story to it. I love there's like, even like that we know like what the main story, or maybe like the main villain or the main characters, or even what the characters are going to be like. We still have this feeling of like something is happening, right? So we already have we already have like a mystery, drama, fears, but also we have the motivation to go through here because of the fun, the beautiful nature of this place, all the stuff in between. So we have like all that as well. I love that we also like came here for Himiko, as I said. Himiko is a character who has done so much for us and has taken not the back seat for a lot of us, but she's constantly been like someone who's been supporting us and been so nice to us. So for her to be like, yeah, like I want to do this, but not putting it on us. It was like one of the few times where like after Himiko said she wanted to do this, there wasn't really a discussion of like we shouldn't do this or we should do this. It was a talk about the implications of what happens if we go here. Like if we go here, this will happen. If we go there, that would happen. But it's actually more of a thing of just like everyone was like, yeah, we're doing this, right? You know, like because again, and you can say, well, Calvin, I don't interpret it as I'm doing it for Himiko. I like as well. That's your interpretation. My interpretation is like everyone, all of a sudden was like, yeah, let's just do this, like without even a question or like a back talk or anything. And it was a really, really great moment as well. Yeah, like it just great way to support Himiko. And also, it's so interesting seeing Himiko, so usually composed and again, always there for us. She's like, you know, a little bit more emotional. She's like, you can see she's thinking about all this stuff as well. It's on her mind a lot also. So it's great seeing that side too. And again, if we get a lot more like Himiko focused story here, I'll be happy with that also as well. We also had Don Hung go off with Sunday to talk to the Xianqiu envoy, and that just makes perfect sense. Although I want the trio to be together, it makes absolute perfect sense that the Xianqiu envoy would be meeting with Dan Heng, and also to find out again another mystery. Why? Like, what do they want? What does the Xianqiu want here? What could they want? I know it's like people can say, well, Calvin, they want to become an Aeon for like a minute or whatever. It's like, yeah, but I'm talking about the meaning behind that. It's like, what is the purpose of that idea? Like, you could end every conversation by saying like, well, everyone wants to be an Aeon for a minute, right? It's like, why? Oh, because it's powerful. Yeah, we know it's powerful, but like it's also the what is everyone's motivations and wants and needs and desires. That's what's interesting about this as well. Yes, there's so many different dynamics going on with characters, motivations to be here, splintered off like sections where like again as I said, Dan Heng and Sunny are off, and we're with March as well with Sparkle. Which by the way, I actually do like that they have Sparkle as our guide, because she is like such a different version of Sparkle. Because when Sparkle is like in different places, she's very much like on the defensive while being on the attack all the time, in my view. She's constantly like guarded while also being like very like forward in a way too. But here she's just all like pedal to the metal. This is I know this place. Like this is this is like the elation. I know this place. So we actually get this version of Sparkle who's like kind of like really like adorable. You know what I mean? She's like really adorable to be around. She loves being here. And it's really, and again, thank God it wasn't Lygus. And some people are going to say, oh, Calvin hates Lygus. Oh, Calvin doesn't like Lygus. Let me have you okay, let me tell you the absolute truth, because it stops slandering me, right? I don't hate Lygus. I really hate him. All right? And no, I just think that it would have been one of the worst moves ever to have Lygus show up here after we just had like hours upon hours of Lygus lecturing us. And again, I'm not saying that it was bad lecturing. He's a great villain. He's an amazing written character, but he had his time in the sun, and it's like, when I saw the legs, I was like, is that Lygus? Then I heard the voice, and I was like, oh no, I saw the back, and I was like, oh no. And I think it's an intentional subversion, right? It's an intentional subversion because whilst I don't think everyone would have been annoyed by Lygus showing up, I do think there would have been a thing of like, Lygus now again, you know? And that was my reaction. It was like, oh my God, no, again? Because I would have been really disappointed. I knew I would have trusted Honkai Star Rail to do a good story, but I would have been disappointed because, like, again, you want something new. And someone might say, well, is Sparkle new? But I feel like it is new because Sparkle is new here. The Sparkle being in a place that is like Aha-topia from, being a follower of Aha is a new concept. It's Sparkle inside of a comfort zone for her. It's Sparkle in a place that she knows so well. It's Sparkle in a habitat where she can truly be like this like fully vibrant Sparkle. It is a different Sparkle. And also Sparkle just like it drops the right amount of chaos into a situation. Again, I want to make clear, like I've talked about like my problems, some parts of Sparkle, but I think also it's on like we have to state that like even if like, she said like stuff I didn't like to Aventurine or stuff like that as well, it's still a thing where it's like to deny that Sparkle is one of the most interesting characters and one of the most like, she's the drop of gasoline on a fire. That's what she is. And that's interesting. And you can say, well, other characters like that too. But I think Lygus isn't a drop of gasoline. I think Lygus is like, just he drops a bomb into a park. So, you know what I mean? It's a little bit different. But yeah, I think it's a really great dynamic to have Sparkle here being the one to guide us. I actually think it's a really well thought out concept as well. I actually really like it a lot. And such like it again, like to match the craziness of this world, to have Sparkle also be that craziness. Again, she's showing us this cat. She's like insulting the cat. She's showing us the train, and like, again, she's so happy to show us this too. We have the very cartoony nature of Sparkle too, where like, she is already a cartoon character with her big mallet, but here she fits in because like Sparkle everywhere else with her big mallet and being like this, like skipping around the place going do like doing her little cartoon gimmick all the time is like, it's so abstract as it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, oh my God, what's happening here? Like Sparkle is such a wild character, but when she is in here, it's almost like she's the most normal person in this whole place, and that's like such an interesting dynamic. It's so new and so fresh. I love that Sparkle was the one that to meet up with us here as well. And yeah, I also like the concept that this is going to be a place of rest. This is like where they want to rest, but not everyone's going to be resting. But it is also like a place where we can restock. It is clearly, as you said, there is behind us, there is like an ulterior motive here, of course. But then there's also a feeling of like, this is needed, right? Even if it's only going to be a short-lived, rest, maybe something dangerous will happen like right when we boot up the episode next time. I still think it's a good thing that we have like a moment where it's not just like fighting against gigantic gods. right away, right? Which is what you get every region. I'm not saying that's like new to Arcadia. It's good writing. It's like Honkai Star Rail lets you like ease into stuff. Yes, they might do like something like shows you the danger or something right away. For example, like Amphorius like put us into crash landing, but then like and then big battle. So they did do that. But then like after that, we got to explore the place and kind of calm down and like really like look at around the place as well. But I think after like how devastating and crazy Amphorius was, they couldn't have started off with just like boom, boom, boom. We needed some time to explore and stuff like that too. We also had the stuff with the girl with the pink ears. She was talking about the Observer, and we heard like kind of like an electronic sound. She dreamt that the Astral Express like blew up in half, which again, we knew the Astral Express did crash here at one point. This was the location the Astral Express like crashed and then like, you know, set off again. But the interesting thing about her is that she was talking about us as if she like, you know, was like, she knew us and that like she didn't want us to take the wrong path. She said we already took the wrong route. So it's interesting to see what her part in the story is going to be, because she seemed like very, very like, you know, interested in the Astral Express and the Trailblazers. Again, we talk about dropping that mystery in. We have a really lovely looking character, really great design, really cute, but we're wondering what their part in the story is. It makes you want to play more. It makes you want to figure out. And then when you see the next thing, you're like, oh, that's the character from there, you know? And I remember him from the banner. I just don't remember the name. And then they also like put us into the comic book, which makes sense in a way, because the concept of this place is that drawings can come to life, which again, love that concept. And so the idea that like she zoomed into a comic book, it adds that feeling of like, oh yeah, this place is kind of this abstract world with like in multiple planes and it has different rule sets and different mindset. And again, as you said, a mystery of who this person is and what they have their part in the story and what has the Astral Express done that is the wrong thing to do, the wrong route to take. Love it. I'm just all over the moon at like what they've done here with all that stuff. It's been fantastic. Yeah, it's been really, really great. In terms of just like, again, as I said, like I love the visual styling, love the bright colors, love the neon signs, love the very like commercialized feeling. Because again, it's very different from Amphorius, like which had like marts and stuff like that too. But again, I hope it never sounds like I'm going to be talking down on Amphorius. As you guys know this. Passerbys might not. We don't ever like talk down about regions like that. We usually just go like, okay, this is different from that. And it is different. It's different intentionally so. We can see all the shops. And as I said, it has the feeling of like a Saturday morning cartoon or like an old style cartoon when we saw like the fact that we like fell on top of you know, in a cartoonish way, we fell on top of Sparkle and she like did the thumbs up before we fell on her, and like, you know, and then afterwards another character falls down like in a very goofy movie kind of way. Oh, wait for me. Oh, catch me. And then we catch her. It's a really good presentation because it's so, it doesn't take itself as seriously from the start. And again, it always sounds like a comparison as a Xian Show does, or as a Penacony does, or like, not Penacony took it seriously from the start. But you know what I mean? It's like intentionally supposed to be like, oh, this is completely wildly different and than what you knew before. And I really, really like that. And also, again, we had the mini game too, where we had to traverse through the different planes as this 2D character. I hope we get to do that again. It's just really fun. It's a really great idea, very musical, very like jolly, instantly like dopamine hitting. Yeah, I freaking love that, man. I freaking love that a lot. It's awesome. It's really, really freaking awesome. Like all this has been like so cool. It really has. We'll have more Arcadia guys coming if you're watching publicly, it's going to be coming this Saturday. So you're going to see more of Arcadia this Saturday, Planarcadia this Saturday. And we're going to keep going with this story, and I'm already really excited to see what's going to happen next. The next episode is going to be like obviously all the base level here of Arcadia. And like, yeah, we're going to be taking our time. We're going to be exploring things. We're going to be like, you know, in my view, taking time, because a lot of people, when they say taking time, they're like, well, Calvin, you didn't do this side thing and this side thing. For me, taking time is like really just like exploring all the characters, looking at all the world, looking at the visuals, all this stuff too. And we'll do what we want to do when we're doing it as well. You know, that's the way we do things well. But I'm very excited for more Arcadia this upcoming Saturday. If you want to see these videos early, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1 or whatever is in your currency. And that is every single Honkai Star Rail video you will get early. On YouTube members and Patreon. I play them, edit them, and upload them that night, the day that I play them as well. So you will get to see those on YouTube members and Patreon early. If you want to see your name go by in the text credits, which is the Chunky Baby Gangsta tier, that's for every single video you get your name in the text credits, which is going by right now. That's also on YouTube members and Patreon for €10 at the Chunky Baby Gangsta tier. And if you want to hear your name be shouted out as a verbal shout out every single video, that is the highest tier on my YouTube members and Patreon. That is the €15 tier, the Never Can Repay the Baby Gangsta tier as well. And I want to say thank you to my patrons at that highest tier first, that being Typharo2, Jamie Bold, Janet the Banana, the Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yuld, Anusta, the Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Neo Shaurite, Leah 200, Malcolm Kunde, Axler21, and the highest tier of my YouTube members, Blasco and Lucinagi. See you guys very, very soon. Bye bye.